Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Ranger 92308. Today, we are discussing carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is a very important thing to discuss because it's a very serious man made disaster. What is carbon monoxide and how is it produced? Carbon monoxide is a deadly, colorless, odorless, poisonous gas. It's produced by the incomplete burning of various fuels, including coal, wood, charcoal, oil, kerosene, propane, and natural gas. Products and equipment powered by internal combustion engines such as portable generators, cars, lawnmowers, power washers also produce carbon monoxide. On average, about 170 people a year in the United States die when carbon monoxide produced by automotive consumer products. These products include malfunctioning fuel burning appliances such as furnaces, ranges, water heaters, room heaters, engine powered equipment such as portable generators, fireplace, charcoal that is burned in homes and other enclosed areas. In 2005 alone, the carbon monoxide had people aware that 94 generator-related carbon monoxide poisoning deaths. 47 of these deaths were known to have occurred during power outages due to severe weather, including Hurricane Katrina. Still others died from carbon monoxide produced by consumer products such as cars left running in an attached garage. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that several thousand people go to the hospital every year to be treated for carbon monoxide poisoning. What are the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning? Carbon monoxide poisoning is odorless, colorless, tasteless, and otherwise undetectable to the human senses. People may not know that they are being exposed. And the initial symptoms of low moderate carbon monoxide poisoning are similar to flu, but without the fever. They include headache, fatigue, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, and high levels of carbon monoxide poisoning result progressively more severe symptoms, including mental confusion, vomiting, loss of muscular coordination, loss of consciousness, and ultimately death. Symptom severity is related to both the carbon monoxide level and the duration of the exposure. From slowly developing residential carbon monoxide problems, occupants and or physicians can mistake mild to moderate carbon monoxide poisoning symptoms for the flu, which sometimes results in tragic death. How can I prevent carbon monoxide poisoning? Very good question. And the answer is make sure your appliances are installed and operated according to the manufacturer's instructions and local building codes. Most appliances should be installed by qualified professionals. Have the heating system professionally inspected and serviced annually to ensure proper operation. The inspector should check chimney flues and blockages from corrosion, partial and complete disconnection, and loose connection. Never service fuel appliances without proper knowledge, skills, and tools. Always refer to the owner's manual when you are performing minor adjustments or servicing field burning equipment. During the last storm that hit in Texas, a lot of people had suffered from carbon monoxide. And that was because they were using portable field burning camping equipment inside homes, garage, and they were also leaving inside their vehicles trying to warm up and charge their cellular phones and or using them inside a tent that is not specifically designed for these things are not designed for enclosed space. If you're in a situation where you need a portable generator or heater or stuff like that, always make sure that the portable generator is outside of an enclosed area and away from wherever you are staying. It is very wise to have an aired out, well ventilated area for your portable devices, such as generators, camping stove, and heaters. Never burn charcoal inside a home, garage, or tent. Always make sure you do that outside of your dwelling place to be safe, and never leave a car running inside an attached garage. Even with the garage door open, the fumes can still be pushed in to the house underneath doors and other places due to non well ventilated areas. Even with the garage door open, the air can be forced the carbon monoxide inside the house. Never use gas appliances such as ranges, ovens, or clothes dryers to heat your home. Next, never operate unvented, again, fuel burning appliances in any room where people are sleeping. Do not cover the bottom of a natural gas or propane oven with aluminum foil. Doing so blocks the combustion airflow through the appliances and can produce carbon monoxide. During home renovation, ensure that the appliances, vents, chimneys are not blocked with tape or debris. Make sure appliances are in proper working order and renovations are complete. I'll take a moment to say hi to everyone. Yes, guys, hi, living your best life. Go ahead and say hi and make sure things are set. Hi, Firewolf. Hello, Beck. Good to see ya. Chrysler Imperial H, brother. Good to see ya. Maria Savantes, 2021. Good to see you. Living your best life. Pleasure to see you. Thank you for saying hit the like. Yes, this is great info, and I want to make sure people are very aware of it because they do have high Dagon Hill. Because in fact, as I was saying earlier, they do have approximately 171 deaths a year caused by carbon monoxide. So, again, what should I do if I am my car using carbon monoxide, experiencing carbon monoxide system, and do not have a carbon monoxide alarm, or the carbon monoxide alarm is not going off? What should you do? Immediately get out of wherever you're feeling the symptoms at. Go to either a neighbor's house or somewhere where someone can help you. Do not get outside and just try contacting local authorities because you may not know how much danger you are in. Last year, or this year, I apologize, when the storms hit Texas, a lot of people suffered from carbon monoxide, and some didn't even get to help because they thought they could just go outside and call for help and fainted or died. If you think you are experiencing any of these symptoms of carbon monoxide, get outside to fresh air immediately. Leave the home and call your fire department and report your symptoms to from your neighbor's home. You could lose consciousness, as I was saying, or die. If you stay in the home, it is also important to contact the doctor immediately for proper diagnosis. Tell your doctor that you suspect carbon monoxide poisoning is causing problems. Prompt medical attention is important if you are experiencing these symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning. If the doctor confirms carbon monoxide poison, make sure you are had a qualified service person check the appliances. And again, as I was saying before, all ventilation areas, whether it be your um, your fireplace vent or everything else that needs to be ventilated. Never assume that they are okay after a situation like this. Next important question: are carbon monoxide alarms reliable? Carbon monoxide alarms are reliable and are designed to alarm people before potentially life-threatening levels of carbon monoxide are reached. The safety standards for carbon monoxide alarms have been continually improved and currently marketed. Carbon monoxide alarms are not as susceptible to nuisance alarm as earlier models. It is very important that you make sure that you keep an eye on them, because as a matter of fact, recently they did have a fire alarm slash carbon monoxide alarm that was recalled by KIDDE, Kitty Fire and Carbon Monoxide Alarm. Always make sure to keep up on any of your equipment. Make sure that they are in working order. Make sure you change the batteries every periodically, and always make sure to test them and keep an eye out for recalled products. Never assume that your products are safe and able or working order. Always make sure to check them annually. Good suggestion is between 3 to 6 months. Check out your equipment. Make sure the batteries are working right. Make sure the alarms are sounding right. Make sure all that equipment is taken care of. And yes, Chrysler, thank you for that. They do need to be replaced every 7 years because two reasons. One, after a while, they do tend to go out. Two, they always update these equipment. So they're coming out with better technology, better equipment, and they sometimes work out the bugs from the previous ones they have sold. Highly recommend that you replace them every 7 years. Thank you, Chrysler. Next important question is, how should you test a carbon monoxide alarm to make sure it is working? Consumers should find a manufacturer's instructions using the test button, whether it's the circuit tree is operating correctly and not the accuracy of the sensor. Alarms have a recommended replacement age, as Chrysler just mentioned, which are obtained from the product literature or from the manufacturer. It is still a good suggestion to replace them every 7 years to be safe, if not sooner, according to the manufacturer's decision. How should I set up my alarm? When installing your alarm, how should you install your carbon monoxide alarm? Carbon monoxide alarm should be installed according to the manufacturer's instructions. Do not alter it to make it fit in certain corners or areas. Make sure they're installed properly and working properly. They should be installed in the hallways, outside of bedroom, in each sleeping corridor area of the home. Carbon monoxide alarm should be installed and plugged in to respectable or high on the wall, hardwired or plugged in. Carbon monoxide system alarm should have battery backup. Avoid locations near heating vents that can be covered by furniture or draperies. And it does not recommended that you install the carbon monoxide alarms in kitchens or above fuel burning appliances. That is very true. Speaking from experience, my uncle had a carbon monoxide detector. Every time he made toast, the alarm would go off just from the smoke of the toast. So, like I said, carbon monoxide detectors should not be installed in the kitchen or above fuel burning appliances. Excuse me. Very important information, people. I say this because I want to make sure that you are prepared and safe during a man made disaster. It's always better to be proactive than reactive. And in some circumstances, you're not able to react. Next important question. Do some cities require that carbon monoxide alarms be installed? As a matter of fact, in the United States, many state and local jurisdictions now require, especially in new homes or apartments for rent or sale, to be installed in the residency and checked by local building code officials to find out about you should check it with them as well as code enforcement to make sure you find out about the requirements in your location. Many of them require them, especially in apartments or rented homes. They also have them for other places, work such as motorhomes, buses, many types of uh, fifth wheels. They do recommend them being put in there. Carbon monoxide is not a joke, folks. It is very deadly and very scary. Yeah, he was nuking the toast. No, he put matter of fact, Dagan Hills, he was putting the toast in the toaster. And just from the fumes from the toast, it was setting off the carbon monoxide alarm. And he couldn't figure it out either. And so they highly recommend that you have them like near bedrooms and stuff and higher up where it's not going to set them off. Yes and no, Maria. As I was stating on that one, you can tell by minor symptoms such as headache, fatigue, shortness of breath, nausea, and dizziness. In severe cases, you'll have mental confusion, vomiting, or loss of muscular coordination, and hopefully you don't get to the point where you lose consciousness or die. But you can tell the symptoms. You cannot smell it, taste it, or see carbon monoxide, but you can tell the symptoms because they're similar to that of the flu without a fever. And that's why I'm doing this series, because I want to make sure that people are aware, and you know people are informed, stay informed, and stay alert as to the dangers of both man-made and an upcoming series, and the upcoming in this series, natural disasters. We can always be prepared if we follow basic guidelines. You know, Preparing for disaster that is better than trying to react to a disaster. And in this case, being prepared with carbon monoxide alarms can save a life. And the purpose of this series is to help people to avoid injuries, loss of life, and so forth. I have worked with American Red Cross, among others, uh, different variety of disaster preparedness teams. And that is why I'm doing this series, because I want to make sure that my subscribers, and maybe my subscribers, are aware of how to stay safe, stay informed, stay alert. Ultimately, I want to make sure that people understand exactly the dangers that carbon monoxide has. And, like I said, I always say one life lost is one too many. And on average, 170 people a year in the United States die from carbon monoxide poisoning by non-automotive consumer products. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to help. Exactly, Dagging Heels. I can agree with that 100%. It can save a whole household. And yeah, just from toasting his bread, their carbon monoxide alarm went off. That's why they recommend you not put them inside kitchens or areas with wide range ovens or so forth. This series is to help people stay alive. For now, most of you have known me for at least a year, some a couple to 3 years. The reason I am called Ranger 92308 is because I was, in fact, a person that served on the American Red Cross and learned how to deal with, to prepare, to help during a disaster, and what to do after disaster. My goal is to have my subscribers around for a long time. And like I said again, have my subscribers around for a long time. That is why I am doing this series about disaster preparedness studies. And you guys are so welcome. I appreciate you guys' support on this, especially those who are giving input, because it does help. It does. Like Chrysler saying about, you should replace the alarms every 7 years. Believe it or not, that's a good idea. If you don't have your manual for your equipment, good practice is right there. Need to be replaced every 7 years. And again, like I said, I'm there is a page that I just did show T Studio X. T Studio X, for those who don't know, is on works with the fire department, and I just showed him. I'll let you guys see this. If any of you have these, and this is something else to be aware of, make sure to check for recalls. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and let you guys see this one so you know what to keep an eye out for. This is the Kitty Smoke and Combo Detector recalled. Kitty True Sense Smoke Alarm Comet. Whoop, let me get that off of there. Combination carbon monoxide alarm, as you see, had been recalled after failed to alert consumers to a fire. No incidents of injuries have been reported. The company said the unit should be replaced. About 226,000 units are impacted by the recall that included model series 2040, 2050, 2060, and 2070. They were sold at Walmart, Home Depot, Menard, and other department home and hardware stores, electrical distributors nationwide, and online at Amazon, Shop Kitty, and other online retailers from May 2019 to September 2020. I will go ahead and leave the link to this in case any of you might suspect that you have that particular brand. Because again, I want to make sure at the end of the day that my subscribers are safe and my subscribers. There's the link. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. In case you do have that product, you can replace them and be safe. Again, guys, like I said, stay alert, stay informed. I am Ranger 92308, and I want to make sure you're all safe and good, because it is very important. What I've done on the back of the carbon monoxide detector, I bought a month and a year. There you go. That's a great idea, Chrysler. Thank you. Great suggestion there. Thank you guys so much. Again, I'm going to continue my series next week, Monday, 5 p.m. And this is the awesome thing for next week that is very important and highly recommended. Another man-made disaster.
Man-made disasters. Traffic accident. What should you do during a car accident? What about if you see a car accident? What steps should you do after a car accident if you are involved in a car accident? What should you do if you are not in a car accident, but you see a car accident and see that people need help? Come next Monday, and Ranger 92308 explains exactly what to do if you're in a car accident, what to do if you see a car accident and want to help, and most importantly, what to do to assist others after a car accident has occurred. Come Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern, to see exactly what to do. Thank you.
Again, I hope everyone has a very good day. And these are short streams, but they're precise and to the point. And especially if you see a topic we're coming up on that you have questions about, feel free to write them out, and I will make sure I answer them. I want to make sure, like I said, my subscribers are safe. I appreciate each and every one of you and appreciate all your support and want to make sure that I give you the same love that you give me. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a good day. Don't be a stranger to the Ranger. I'll see you next Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern, for traffic accident.